Okay, so what we did, we just approached a couple of ladyboys who are working here in Soy 61, and we asked them if we could set up Bitcoin wallets for them, and we were rejected. Basically, there is a trust issue. Obviously, I was expecting stuff like this to go on. Um, there's a lot of untrustworthy people in the world, and I guess Soy 61 people have got their guards up, people who are working here within this environment. So, Boy, did you want to maybe say just a few words of what you think just happened there with that group of ladyboys?
I think maybe she scared something put,
Writing
sign
down,
in the name or something. She's scared about make something wrong with her name or
yeah.
something.
So maybe what we're requesting people do is to write down their details, so that their name, what bar they work at, because I need those details in order to set up the Bitcoin hot wallet for them. Um, that's an important part of the process, and the KYC process as well, which is going to become increasingly important. Know your customer. Um, so one of the reasons why now I was working here at the Queen Vic Hotel. I worked here for a week on location, and I tried to do a similar sort of thing just on my own as a Farang, and I didn't get very far. So I thought, okay, I will invite Oi out here with me, and we can work together and see how we go together. We've got a Thai national and a Farang working together, and made up these passes as well. So the INTJ billing pass. I've got one of these passes,
I get it from
and
us.
Oi has got one of the passes as well, um, indicating that we're a legitimate company, they can trust us, and so on and so forth. But um, it's a problem approaching the individual workers themselves and trying to do this work, right? I think it has to be done at a higher level, working directly with the business owners. Working with the business owners, building up trust with the business owners themselves, I think is a very, very important part of this. Um, each of the sex workers here in Soy 6 and Soy 61 are working for a bar. They have a bar boss or a mamasan. The bars have owners, and I think the way to go about this is to build up enough trust to work with the bar owners to get the workers set up on the system that right. But I did want to try this today to see how we'd go, right? Another thing that it tells me is, we are offering cash, 500 baht, and the ladyboys that we approached, 500 baht wasn't a high enough offer, right? It wasn't enough for them to work with us for even 15 minutes of work. Now, one of the things I'll say is that the Thai minimum wage is about 354 baht per day, something like that. So offering more than the minimum wage, not for 8 hours work, but for 15 minutes work, literally just signing up and working with me. No interest. So that's very, very interesting. Now, I'm offering a cash incentive for to the bars as well. The the offer for the bars is the original offer was 200 baht for each person, for each sex worker, um, to come and work with me. So it's literally just setting up the worker a hot wallet on their phone and on my company's platform. I considered 200 baht to be enough to compensate the bar for the loss of the worker for the amount of time, 15 minutes, to set them up on the platform. There's an additional incentive, of course, to work with me for the bars, because anytime any customer sends Bitcoin using this system, the bar gets a percentage of that as well. So the 500 baht to pay to the workers out here, of course, there was no future incentive for the bar when I approached the workers directly. So I think the only way to really approach this is to work with the bars, right? Work very, very closely with the bars instead of going direct to the workers. There's a trust gap, there's an education gap, there is trust is a big factor when it comes to finance, I guess. Trust is a big factor when it comes to Bitcoin. Bitcoin's very new here in Thailand. A lot of Thais don't understand it, right? A lot of Thais do understand it, but it's going to be about building that trust factor and trying to build up the level of trust in the service that INTJ Billing, my company, is pioneering here in the Kingdom of Thailand. So was there anything else that you wanted to say, Oi, just about what happened there? Any other details you think?
I think maybe she's scared like back me or something and put in a name. In a Thailand we are very sensitive about for signature in the name or
Yeah,
Line ID or Facebook something.
yeah,
Maybe have time.
yeah,
We have to learn. She have to learn some.
yeah, yeah. I think it is going to take some time. I think part of this process will be as well that the bar girls that I do have on the platform, I've got about 7 sex workers on the platform so far, right? So they've got hot wallets set up on my BTC Pay server. They can accept Bitcoin either on chain or via the Lightning Network. They've got their own web pages set up on my system. They're all set up and ready to go. I think what it's going to take is that, okay, one of the girls starts receiving Bitcoin payments from one of their sponsors. Then that girl will come to me and say, hey, Clarke, I want to convert this Thai baht to, I want to convert this Bitcoin to Thai baht. Can you help me? Yes, I can help you. Here is the money in Thai baht. We send the Bitcoin to a hot wallet that my company controls. I convert it into Thai baht, instantly pay it to the girl. I think once I've done that process a couple of times, then the girls will start to realize, oh, hang on a second, just come to Clarke Towson. He does the conversion into Thai baht, and then word will spread that way. The girls will see, okay, there's this one individual girl who's getting a lot of payments via Bitcoin from one of her sponsors. Then other girls will look and say, oh, how are you making all this money? Do you think that will happen maybe? Or that one of the girls, if she receives a lot of money via Bitcoin,
Yeah.
other girls will want to know how they can receive that money as well? What do you think? The girls are often copying one another in the bars, aren't they? If they see that this is a new way to make money, maybe they'll tell their friends.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's what would happen, right? I see that a lot in this environment, right? When I was at the Queen Vic Hotel, I had my pop-up office. I'm looking down onto Soy 6 and seeing the stuff that goes on. I think that is what would happen, right? One of the girls will start receiving a lot of Bitcoin payments. The other girls will be very interested. What's going on here? How do I get the same thing set up for myself as well? So anyway, we'll leave it at that for this video. So that's a 2 out of 2 failure today in Soy 6.1. But every failure like this, we gain a lot of knowledge about the process and about what we have been doing, what we can do, maybe changing the approach, so on and so forth. So I consider today a success, even though we're 2 for 2 as a failure so far. So we'll keep going on with this, and guess that the lesson is there once again that if you're a bar owner and watching this video, that I want to talk to you, right? We need to work together on this initiative. I think that's a big lesson when it comes to this. Build up the trust factor, get the payments flowing, show the girls how it all works. When I get the pop-up, when I pop my office back up again at the Queen Vic, I do want to do an education campaign, teach the girls about Bitcoin in very, very simple sort of terms that, Bitcoin is money, right? I took this original graphic, which was no money, no honey. I do have a simple presentation about Bitcoin, what it is, that the girls will understand. Remember, we're just starting with this process. This is very, very new. We're talking Bitcoin Lightning Network here in Thailand. I mean, it's exceptionally new. So it's that trust factor that has to be built up. So All right. Thank you for helping me with this video, Oi, and thank you for helping with this process
Yeah.
today. What we're going to do is we're going to approach some of Oi's friends,
Yes.
friends who are close to Oi, who are trusted, and who trust Oi, and Oi trusts them, and Oi trusts me. So I'm going to work with a group of people that that I contact via Oi. So we'll do the right thing by them, and we'll make sure that they're set up and secure, and we'll show them how it works. And I think that's the next step in this process. So we look forward to those videos at some point in the future. All right. Thank you, Oi.
Welcome.
All the best, everyone.